Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today. Today we're going to be going over the broken anoints in the game that need to be fixed. We're going to be going over multiple ones, and this is the first one that we're going to be working with. So the one that we're going to be doing is the Gamma Burst Anoint. While Gamma Burst is active, gain 115% bonus radiation damage. Now, I have no shields or class mod on, and I have no skill points at all to influence any damage, and we're going to show you how this works exactly. So my light show here has no element, just to show and prove that there's neutral damage and then radiation damage coming at the appropriate times. I'm going to go to photo mode just to show you exactly what's happening. There's show numbers, and then we'll shoot. And as you can see, neutral. We'll throw up Gamma Burst.
Eat them alive.
Gamma Burst is up. We should have radiation now because that's the Anoint's effect. And then we will wait until Gamma Burst is over. And then when Gamma Burst is over, that's when the magic happens. Gamma Burst is almost up. And now it's time for the magic to appear. As you can see, you can still see radiation. You can still see a radiation number and neutral damage appearing for my light show. The light show's neutral damage is just the light show itself, and the radiation is coming from the Gamma Burst Anoint itself. It is persisting through Gamma Burst, so it'll happen there forever. If you switch off your item and shoot, this is just higher damage by itself. So if you switch out of it, it goes away. You switch back, and there we go. Light show is just normal again. So that's going to be number one on the list. We have multiple to cover, so let's go ahead and cover them right away. Alright, everybody, and on to the next busted anoint on our list. It's going to be the Amara one, where slam damage is increased by 300% for phase slam and related action skills. Now, this one is very specific to Fracture. Fracture is the one where the fists come out of the ground and do a ton of damage to the enemies on that. That 300% does not increase for Fracture, but it does increase with the other anoints that are in Amara's slam tree. So just to prove it, here's a flipper in my hand without the anoint. This one has consecutive hits, and then we're going to swap to the free radical with it, and you'll see the same number. So let's go ahead and go to photo mode just to show the numbers. And we'll go ahead and use the flipper and activate our Fracture. There's Fracture, and it looks like we have a consistent 2,863 damage. Now let's go ahead and switch over to the free radical that's supposed to increase this number by 300%, and try it again. We have the same exact number, 2,863, just like we had before, meaning that there is absolutely no increase whatsoever, making this a busted anoint with Fracture. That is the next busted anoint on our list. Now, just to save time and not testing everything else on the list, some honorable mentions on this broken anoints list is the Iron Cub Anoint. If you have the Iron Cub Anoint where Iron Cub is active, you get 150% increased weapon damage. That also does not work at the moment. It's completely busted. This one right here. While Iron Cub is active, weapon damage is increased by 150. This anoint does not work at the moment. The next one would be the Gravity Snare Anoint for Flak. If you have the Gravity Snare Anoint with 250% weapon damage, I don't think I have one on me, but you've seen that one before. If you swap off the Gravity Snare Anoint and you swap it into something else, you will lose that. It's kind of like how the old Action Skill Active or Sentinel Cryo was. It does not work with Gravity Snare. Now, while we're on the topic of Gravity Snare, there's a lot that needs to be changed for Gravity Snare. The Anoint being one small step for it. Another example could be swapping around some of the skills in there, reworking the tree a little bit, and also making sure that Barbaric Yop works with the loaders, because they do not at the moment. They don't increase any of their passives whatsoever, so Barbaric Yop does not work with the loaders. That's another thing that could be fixed while we're talking about Gravity Snare, but that's a whole other rabbit hole to go down. Another one is the Iron Bear exit fire rate and crit. They did talk about this in the last patch. So they eliminated um they did end up eliminating the fire damage unlisted for 125%. However, they did not eliminate um they did not eliminate the damage, the crit damage to next two mags. You have that permanently. This has been looked into, and it will be getting a change and fixed on probably the next patch. So use that while you can. But yeah, the 100% crit damage, it does pass through next two mags, so you have a permanent 100% crit damage. The 10% fire rate will be pretty well unnoticeable, but the crit damage will be there for sure. While we're on Amara as well, another honorable mention, it's not an anoint, but I just want to throw this out there as well. Expedite, it has not been working since launch. Whenever Amara kills an enemy with her action skill, she gains increased action skill cooldown rate until she can activate her action skill again. This has been broken since launch. So, if you've been specking it, it's been doing absolutely nothing for you. This is known. The file has been sent over for an Expedite fix, and I can confirm after talking with one of the devs that Expedite and the Gravity Steroid are looking to be appearing on the next patch. So if you have an Expedite build, or if you have Expedite in mind for an Amara build, get that ready now, because it's going to be coming out really, really soon. I think that's going to do it for the broken anoints and broken skills. I guess we kind of dove down a rabbit hole there too. I think that's going to do it though. These are what I would list as some of my top 5 anoints to eliminate to fix. If you guys want to see more of this, because there's definitely more broken skills and broken anoints, let me know in the comments below. I will definitely do another coverage of this if you guys would like to see it. My name is Bflattened though, guys, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all. Laters.